This is James with 4J Total Supply, and we're here again. Figured it was time to get another update to our website. So today we're going to look at some of the features of new products from one of our vendors. Now, you may know that we sell dehumidifiers from Seaira Global. You may not know that, but Seaira Global is the only dehumidifier that we sell. We carry all the filters, the accessories, the remote controls. Here you'll see Seaira Global is a best in business 5-year warranty. We receive hardly any issues or complaints over the 6 years we've been selling them, and free shipping on most of their dehumidifiers. There are some exceptions, the ones that are too large to ship by UPS, which include the NXT 120 and 120C and the Stealth 115, which we're going to talk about today. Now, many of their dehumidifiers are either gravity fed or they come with the motor, or the pump rather, the condensation pump. But here you can see now they offer an external pump for gravity drain dehumidifiers. And we're going to talk about that again in a minute. All right, we want to talk about what's the latest from Seaira Global. Well, Seaira Global has come out with the Stealth70 dehumidifier. Very reasonably priced, and again, free shipping. Whisper quiet operation. Now, this particular unit is designed to be extremely quiet. Here we see what the level is, sound level 47 dBA. Now, by comparison, that's about 20% lower than what the rest of their dehumidifiers may be, 20 to 25% lower. So it is a considerable difference in the sound. Again, you'll see the 5-year warranty. Evaporator coils are all aluminum. What we want to see here, 170 cubic feet per minute is what the airflow is that it can pull through. Now, the size and dimensions, 1,300 cubic feet. That's pretty good size. Now, for those who may not know how to measure cubic feet, what you want to do is take your length and width of your space and then multiply it by the height. So let's say you have a basement that's 1,000 square feet and you have an 8-foot ceiling in that basement that you're wanting to use this for. That's 8,000 cubic feet. So 1,000 times 8 feet high would give you 8,000. That's as simple as it gets. And some people like to go way above. Some people, want to stretch it to the edge, but that's the simple math to determine what dehumidifier that you're going to want to purchase. It does have the intelligent moisture control. Now, this means it's going to be more efficient, less electricity, and it's going to last longer. Like I said, the Seaira Globals, I get calls all the time, people that have had them for years and years and years and are finally having to replace them. But they are a very, very reliable unit. It's light, only 60 pounds, so it's not difficult to install. Many times people ask, is this something I can install myself? Absolutely. You can hire somebody to put it in, but we do recommend this with all the dehumidifiers, that you do have a dedicated circuit or line for it so that you don't overwhelm your electrical box and your fuses. All right, again, 47 decibels, capable of conditioning spaces up to 13,000 cubic feet. You'll see down here some of the different photographs, some of the features. It has a Cat 5 connection on it for your remote control. Here's your exhaust, and on the flip side, your drain connection and terminal strip and your inlet. Now, like I said, they do offer, now this is a gravity-fed dehumidifier. That means it's not pumping uphill. What gravity-fed means is your drain has to go down. It cannot escalate at any point and probably doesn't want to run off level for a very long distance. So what is offered, though, if you need to have a pump to help drain your dehumidifier, they do offer this external pump for gravity drain dehumidifiers. Now, that would be true as well for the NXT60, which is a gravity drain dehumidifier, or the 85. As you see here, the 85C and the 600C, they come with the pump already built in. All right, well, that's the Stealth70. Plenty of them in stock, as I have lately been told, to date so far. So hopefully when you place your order, all the inventory will be good. All right, now we're going to go to the next item that has recently been added. Here we have the Stealth 115 basement dehumidifier. This is for a larger space. What we're going to find here is you're running up to 20,000 cubic feet. So you would pretty well, if you had a 2,000 square foot basement and had an 8-foot ceiling, you'd be able to cover that with this particular unit, one unit. Again, your 5-year warranty, 40 degrees dew point limit, and all aluminum coils. Here we have 55 dBA, a little bit louder than the Stealth70, but still very, very, very reasonable as far as sound is concerned. Now you have the capacity is 115 points per day. So again, here's another great product from Seaira Global. And you'll see here, item does not qualify for free shipping. Quite frankly, it's 121 pounds. It cannot go by UPS. So this does have to come to you by freight carrier. We can ship it to one of our locations or to our warehouse if needed for you, but there will still be shipping charges incurred with ordering this unit. What we're going to look at here is front and back. You have your drain connections, your outlets, excuse me, and your display. We want to look here on the back, your filters, handles, top filter. Now we are adding all the filters to the Stealth models, both the 70 and the 115. So if you have purchased one, as with all your filters, you will be able to find them at 4J Total Supply. We sell a lot of the different filters, different sizes, and we sell the accessories as well, which include the remote control unit. A lot of people ask me about this. It's good if you don't want to get into your basement all the time, or if your dehumidifier is going in a crawl space you don't want to crawl through. It's really good to add this remote control. It does have a Cat 5 cable with it that plugs in. It is not wireless, but has a good cable to it, and you would be able to control your dehumidifier from your den, from your living room, wherever you would install the remote control. So there it is, and these are now available from 4J Total Supply, as well as all the other dehumidifiers we've mentioned from Seaira Global, the 85C, the 600C, the 85, and the 160. All 4 of these do qualify for free shipping, and we do have promotions that we run from time to time, giving some extra perks with them. Other accessories we do want to mention, the return collars, those are available, the monitor control, and the hanging kits as well. So there it is, Seaira Global, best warranty in the business, and the only one that 4J Total Supply sells because of its reliability, and it's a great product like all the products we prefer to sell at 4J Total Supply. Thank you for watching.